Welcome back to our conversation with Suffolk County DA Rachael Rollins. And we were talking before the break about the Boston Police Union, the Police Patrolmen's Association. In the latest issue of their newsletter, Lawrence Calderon, their lobbyist, State House lobbyist, writes that your campaign promise to, quote, work hand in hand with law enforcement is, quoting again, clearly suspect, since you created a 4-person discharge integrity team to review the investigation of there was a February incident where a suspect died in an exchange of gunfire with police. He writes, quote, the concept is mind-boggling. She would have investigators investigating the investigators while the investigation is going on. It's like a Marx Brothers movie, end quote. Okay. What are your thoughts on that?
So first and foremost, an officer was also shot in that encounter, and I'm very happy to report that he survived, and we are happy to hear that he's going to recover. So that's number one. And our thoughts and prayers, of course, go out to his family. What I will say is the discharge integrity team, if he thinks it's a Marx Brothers movie, I would push back and say, so the police investigating the police when they shoot somebody, that's Inception, right? Like I don't watch Marx Brothers movies. Maybe I'll do that after I leave here. But the movie Inception I have seen. The public doesn't buy it, that the police are going to investigate themselves, or that the DA's office, who walks into court every day with those police officers hand in hand to prosecute our cases, is then going to take the hat off and say, you know what? No bias anymore, John. I'll see you at that barbecue. We won't talk about the shooting you did. No. I have an amazing team for BPD shootings. I have my state police arm, as well as the former chief of the Suffolk County DA's homicide unit, who started our conviction integrity unit. David Meyer, criminal defense lawyer. I have a retired Superior Court judge, Judge Spurlock, African-American male, and I have a woman of color, black woman, who's the head of a health center. So those are my 4 sort of board of directors that they are going to report directly to me and ask me questions, and I ask them questions about this. And what I want to say back is when the state police have an officer-involved shooting, that same little team will have a BPD officer on it. This isn't just my state police looking at BPD. If Chelsea, Winthrop, Revere, or my state police have an officer-involved shooting, I'm going to have a BPD officer on that line as well, giving me counsel and helping me look objectively at what it is that happened to see if it was reasonable. And very candidly, what I say back to him is if he doesn't like what I'm doing, he should run for DA in 4 years, and he can change it then.
Thank you so much for being here.
Of course.
Come back soon.
Absolutely.